Best Nintendo Switch 2019 accessories, because we have received some new great accessories, beginning with the Satisfye Pro Grip and case. Satisfier is well known for making life easier for Nintendo Switch owners, and that is the point also with Nintendo Switch accessories. It's either supposed to make your Switch look cooler or make your life with the Switch easier, or more comfortable at least. And in the case of Satisfier and the Pro Grip and case that they have provided, it is a durable case that you can fit with you on any travel, not risking your limited edition Gbros Ashika Slate case, and instead protect your Switch, but also give you a professional grip that turns your Nintendo Switch in on-dock mode into a proper Pro controller. Well, with exception of the smaller buttons, but you get the point. You also get these very cool thumbsticks that make the analog sticks on the Joy-Cons much more enjoyable to use. And in a little extent, they also fix the drifting. Please Nintendo, you seriously need to fix those. That's one of the reasons why the Joy-Cons are not among the best Nintendo Switch 2019 accessories, because you need to fix those. Second is a classic. Well, a classic from last year, which will make your travels or any kind of usage of the Nintendo Switch outside of your home much more enjoyable. That is the Nintendo Switch Nintendo Adjustable Charge Stand. This is probably one of the simplest accessories you can find. Just place your Nintendo Switch in the charge stand, connect your USB charger or main charger at the side, and you're ready to go. It works much better than the kickstand since it holds the Nintendo Switch much better, and it also keeps it in place since you have these protective thumbs under, so you can easily sit on a plane or on a train or a bus, and with no problems connecting, since you just need a power supply to this one. It's a very simple one, it costs $20 and we highly recommend it since it will make your Switch experience so much more enjoyable when traveling. Until of course we get the new revised version at the end of August, since that battery will probably last throughout the trip.
Okay, now, first of all, if you are a Nintendo Switch owner, then one of the most essential accessories you'll ever need is a tempered glass screen protector. Emphasis on the tempered glass part, as these ones are a little bit more difficult to install, but they're worth it since they don't bubble up as much, and if you can, I would recommend getting some professional help doing that, since applying screen protectors is such hard work for some people, like me, for example.
Alright, it's time for one of the big ones. The Nintendo Switch Pro Controller. This controller is one of the best controllers Nintendo has ever made, period. Yes, it may cost $80, but it is worth every cent of that price. The Nintendo Switch Pro Controllers has everything the previous controllers of Nintendo, well, pretty much since the GameCube, has been missing. That will say solid digital triggers, very large thumbsticks, big action buttons, a D-pad, which the Joy-Cons don't have, and a very nice matte grip, so you will get no fingerprints on them whatsoever, which was a big problem with the Nintendo Wii U Pro Controller. It holds perfectly in your hand, it is the perfect choice for everyone that has big hands and have problems playing with the Joy-Cons, and it works with a lot of Nintendo Switch games. It also comes with a USB-C cable, which makes it easy to just connect it and charge your Pro Controller, and the battery life is also very impressive. But there's also another reason why we are mentioning the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller as one of the best Nintendo Switch accessories. One of them is that they come in different versions, like we have had Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we have had Splatoon 2, we have had this amazing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate white, black and silver controller with the Smash Ball on the middle of your controller. We'll probably also get versions for like Zelda in the future or Mario Kart, and I can't wait to see what kind of limited editions we will also get. But what if I told you that there was a way to use the Pro Controller in on-dock mode? Since for around $25 to $30 you will be able to mount your Pro Controller and your Nintendo Switch to the SwitchFix, which will allow you to easily place your Pro Controller and adjustable stand for Nintendo Switch and play it with a Pro Controller on the go, on the bus, at home, while sitting on a 10-hour flight to Japan, which I did, and that is one of the things about the Nintendo Switch and the SwitchFix. It is the perfect travel accessory because it allows you to play without any compromises also with a Pro controller, while traveling to, say, in my case, I've been traveling this year to Poland, Sweden, Norway, US, Japan, and you really want to play as comfortably as possible. And the SwitchFix does just that. Right now, the product is still not out, and that's why I can't send you to a website, but I can send you to a website where you can pre-order it. So go and check out SwitchFix today.
So the next thing we have on the list is the probably most impressive controller since the Pro controller. Actually, it is more impressive than the Pro controller. It is the BitDo SB30 Pro Plus Bluetooth gamepad. It is the most advanced controller from 8BitDo ever. The Pro Plus is the first fully sized controller from this company. They designed it for maximum performance, comfort, and versatility. With the ultimate software, you can customize your gaming experience further. The special features include modifiable vibration, 6-axis motion sensor, adjustable hair triggers, customizable turbo function, and a 1000 mAh battery pack. And you don't have to just use this with your Nintendo Switch, you could also use it with your PC, your iPhone, and your Android device. Another essential, and I mean essential, Nintendo Switch accessory is a microSD card. As it is right now, the Nintendo Switch only has 32 gigabytes of onboard storage, and even if you're gonna buy all of your games physically, I guarantee you 1, 2, or maybe even 5 of those games are going to have mandatory online downloads where you got to connect to the internet, download the rest of the game. Doom does that, LA Noire does that, and even then, there's so many great games on the Switch that are just download only. They're not physical. Even Wolfenstein Youngblood, I believe, doesn't even have a cartridge in the game box. So you definitely got to get yourself a micro SD card that is at least 128 gigabytes, although I'm saying that now, but I am running out of space on my own 120 gigabyte micro SD card. Thanks, Red Faction Gorilla Remastered Edition. You really had me deleting stuff here and there. But nowadays, these micro SD cards are getting cheaper. They're always on sale. You can find 200 gigabyte ones and up for maybe about $40. And it's definitely worth the investment, especially if you're going to be getting a lot of Switch games, either physical or digital. Another cool little accessory is the PDP Nintendo Switch Light Up Dock Shield. Now, the Nintendo Switch dock itself is not very, glamorous, I would say. It's very gray and boring, and sometimes you can even barely see the Switch logo depending on how dark it is in your house. But, you know, they do have also those special edition the special edition docks. But even then, those docks, they don't even have that much color to them. So if you really want to spice up your Switch dock, then you gotta get yourself a light up dock shield. Now, the default ones come with a Sheikah Slate Breath of the Wild style, and including that is the Super Mario Odyssey light up shield. But if you go to Etsy, they're great. I have myself a Metroid Prime 4 one, which continues to be a reminder about how much Nintendo hurt me, but still, it's a great little dock, and I love turning that blue light on. Thanks, Conrad. That was a gift from him. It was a nice little birthday present, I think. Yeah, that was a little nice. But man, oh man, if you're really looking for a case for your Switch along with a battery charger, then you cannot go wrong with the big blue 10,000 milliamp battery charger case. For one, this thing may look bulky, but the things it packs in it is just fantastic. This thing could charge your Switch maybe 2 times over, and it'll charge either while you're playing, or you could just turn it off and save that battery for later. But what's even cooler is it has its own little kickstand that's adjustable. It has Joy-Con armor grips too, so you can use them while you're playing with the Switch in handheld mode, or you can use them in the kickstand and then just play them separately. But what's also really cool is that there's a USB 3.0 slot where you can have a friend, or if you're really trying to charge your phone while playing the game, you can also plug in your phone's charging cable, and then bam, the case is charging both the Switch and your other devices. It's really neat, really essential if you travel a lot. I can't recommend this thing enough.
Alright, we lied when we said that the Joy-Cons are not among the best Nintendo Switch 2019 accessories, because there is a third-party controller, namely the Hori D-Pad controller. that will say the Zelda edition, because this one comes in beautiful Breath of the Wild Zelda style, and it's just gorgeous. Look at this. It has a D-pad, it has an analog stick. The only shame about this $20 controller is that, yes, it's not as sophisticated as the Joy-Cons. It has no HD rumble, it doesn't have the IR camera, but it has a D-pad. It has the Zelda design. And the only shame is that they didn't make a second one for the right side of it, because then I would be able to play with a Breath of the Wild Zelda edition Nintendo Switch bundle.
But earlier I mentioned that you can find some Etsy accessories for the PDP light up dock shield, but here's some other great accessories that you can find on Etsy that you cannot find anywhere else. Like the Blue Roboto Hero Tunic, which covers up your Switch dock if you don't have a screen protector. Then you got the custom wood Nintendo Switch Joy-Con Simple Grip, and after that you have a Nintendo Switch game case rack, which I personally love and use. But also, if you're trying to play Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with your GameCube controller, but you don't have a dock or a TV to use, then you got to get yourself the 8BitDo Gbros wireless adapter. Just plug in your wired GameCube controller or Classic Edition controllers, and there you go. You just connect it to the Switch via Bluetooth, and now you're playing Smash in portable mode on the controller that this game was meant for. But that is all for the best Nintendo Switch accessories in 2019 so far. What are your favorite accessories? Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you are new, subscribe and hit that notification bell to know when we upload another Nintendo Switch related video. We'd also like to thank our Patreon supporters, including royal producers Kenyatta Ali and Bradley Carriage. Visit patreon.com/commonrealm to find out how you can join the ranks in exchange for some awesome perks. But that is all for now, girls and guys. We will see you in the next one.